something in the morning. I got an hour drive, so why not make use of my time, make another video. I'm in the process of writing another book. I haven't decided what I want to call it yet, but I wanted to make a video on ascension, because a lot of people in our last days don't really know what it means. It could be confused. The devil tries to come up with a lot of different titles to put some of us in his boxes, so that we'll be confused and think that we in the right box. Individuals don't belong in any kind of boxes or titles. That's just a way to confuse you. A lot of people, that's why, they try to put us on. It was a drug era after slavery ended. Okay, they wanted to first send our men off to war to Tuskegee Airmen, and all of the World War I, the World War II. That was to try to separate the structure that black families built and the strength and organization that we had. And we constantly have been under attack because this world is about making money off of individuals. And making money off of individuals while they keep you confused, doped up, and institutionalized. You still got blacks that are very much slave-minded. The mentality is still locked up in chains. A lot of us are incarcerated to America. America is our jail, our prison. We find ourselves in quite a few different jails, whether it is spiritual jail, physical jail, relationship jail, different relationships of imprisonment. You could be in several prison facilities and not even know it. And a lot of it start at home, in our families. The devil started sending demons to the churches, and a lot of people started staying at home or trying to find their, create their own Bible studies because they didn't want to deal with what was going on in the churches and how people were being harassed, and even how they created safety issues for church-going people, where people were getting robbed. Churches were getting robbed. People were coming into churches with guns, robbing people. The devil is trying to keep us out of church. devil is trying to keep chains on us. The devil is trying to stop us from ascending from graduating spiritual levels of spirituality. You have to understand what black men went through during slavery, and how some of them signed soul contracts with the devil in order for us to be free from slavery. And then they were sent off to the military, and then our black bottoms were demolished, exterminated. All of the black just like, you see the foreigners coming over here, but their neighborhoods don't get burnt down. Ours did, because they're trying to control black people and black people money. Okay. But what we need to find out is, why do they keep trying to imprison us and control us mentally, spiritually, and financially? Did you see other countries coming over, building businesses, building neighborhoods, building areas, like clearing out the whole area, and they got houses built. You'll see little small houses, then you'll see real big houses. The whole street, family members or friends of family, like they all the same race, from whatever country that they came from, to come over here and build. And us black people that have continuously tried to build black neighborhoods, it has been demolished. Black banks, black grocery stores, black gas stations, they keep trying to demolish and have demolished all of our businesses. And black people, the intelligent ones and the ones that, come together, try to get passports and move to other countries. Because like I said, America is prison. A prison that makes money off of its inmates. And then you have some family members and friends that are crabs in the barrel. This here, so says the government working Freemason. We can make a lot of money off of them and their family, so they send deterrents, spies, to try to rid people that's in your life that are intelligent and that will help you grow and prosper spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, sometimes even by murdering. The Illuminati. So that it can control your bloodline, because they know how strong your bloodline is or capable of being. rapes that has happened in the black community, fathers raping their daughters, stepfathers raping their stepdaughters and having children by them, and the women are sitting back doing nothing because they done went to the police. The police haven't done their job and ain't doing their jobs. You still now have where there's a governor here that that was elected that said that he would open up all the rape cases and look at the rape kits that was done centuries ago, decades or whatever you want to call it, and start charging some of these individuals. We keep calling on God or Jesus, and as you've seen in the movie The Passions of the Christ, Jesus called on God and still couldn't get God to come and save him, and that there was never seen of a God, but it was seen the devil. He saw the devil in flesh, but he never saw God in flesh. God threw the devil out of heaven, and so far into hell, but he said he sent them to earth, so it's earth hell. Don't know. There's a lot of discrepancies in the Bible. The Bible was written by men. It was, introduced or reintroduced, if you want to call it, during slavery. So, but it was stated that the devil was there when God created the Bible. But it say man wrote the Bible. Several men of God's prophecies wrote the Bible. So, we sit here and argue all day about religion, but what we need to stay, we keep slipping, humans, if you want to call us that, we keep slipping in the past. Instead of remembering what happened in the past is what we have a tendency to forget, because we got so much MSGs and chemicals and toxic chemicals in our food and water. But to stay in the here and the now and to deal with the situations that we have right now to try to get over, to try to solve. Because, everybody, want to have children, you want to have family. That's a natural spiritual being or human. I would say human. That's a human emotion, not a spiritual emotion. Okay. There's different parts of us. It's different levels. But you're making more problems for the children that you want to love and cater, have or bring here, instead of there's other places that we can go, you just don't really know about them. There's places that we can create better than this. I believe that this is the devil's planet. And we keep letting others pull us down as spiritual beings and remaining in a hellish situation. And then we always, get like so humans. We get so wrapped up in our emotions where a lot of times we can't think clearly. We can't organize in a very structured form of a foundation, like concrete, like a mountain. We have a tendency to sway. have a tendency to, be lenient with our choices when it comes to dealing with demonic situations, incidents, and matters. And it said in the Bible that the devil was trying to overthrow God and take control. Well, if we so-called was God's children, when we was enslaved for 400 years, to be honest with you, we're still being attacked and enslaved by our own people. Because a lot of black people don't realize they keep calling the white man the devil, or white folks enslaved us. No, we enslaved ourselves. We allowed ourselves to be enslaved, and we also enslaved ourselves. We were enslaved by black people. Black people helped enslave us. So I want that information to be demolished. Just like we keep finding it a reason for to let them come in and demolish our communities, our schools, our neighborhoods. Because after we came out of slavery, we didn't have to take their drugs to sell. We want to keep saying they brought the drugs to our neighborhood, but did we have to sell it? Was we forced to sell it? Was we forced to take their guns? It could have been a possibility, because they did lie on us and plant drugs in our vehicles and, put false charges on us. I got a situation right now where I'm dealing with false charges. I got a situation that I'm dealing with right now where I was fired from the sheriff department, but black people assisted. So we got some dirty ass black people, and we got some dirty ass white people. And what we need to do is rid or purification of these demons. That's what need to happen. Stop saying, oh, that's just a bad person. No, that's a demon. People don't want to look at other people as demons, demonized. Some people even tell you they talk to the devil. They hear the devil talking to them. They've seen the devil. They've seen demons. They want to stick us in the hospital wards and say, that's called empath. You're empathic. You have a gift. Churches like to find out who those individuals are. When they got these Freemasons that's in the church, you should start to go back and tell that information. Get tattletales. They rats. Oh, you have a special child. Your child was born with a veil. All that kind of stuff. They get wrapped up in all that kind of shit. Okay? Don't be telling people what you can do. Don't tell people your gifts. That's what they try to find out. Who can see and what it is that you do see. And in the mental hospital, they'll say you post-traumatic stress disorder. You got post-traumatic stress disorder. You hear people, you hear voices. They want to know, you hear voices. You see things. You see spirits. What do you see? They want to know what they're trying to figure. The devil is trying to figure out God's being. Why they dope you with all these kind of drugs and then ask you all these questions, and those drugs affect your neurological system. Those drugs affect your third eye. And so do those chemicals that they put in your water and in your food. And then they say, oh, that's made to make me stronger, putting chemicals, rat poison, all that kind of stuff in my food. No, it's to put you to sleep. It's slowly giving you cancer. It's slowly giving you dementia and Alzheimer's. But you don't notice the effects because it's slowly working on you. Oh, I forgot, I got a brain fart. No, you don't. That's all that goddamn MSG that you got in your food. They're trying to control us so that they can control our money for their families, for their offsprings. We're nothing but food to their children. Who did you have your children for? Yourself to enjoy or for the devil to? You see all of these murders happening, these women getting murdered by their boyfriend and baby daddies and husbands and ex-husbands. Those are all organized murders. She didn't want to deal with them no more, or we thought they were happy. A lot of those are organized murders. The Freemasons is a demonic cult. They practice necromancy to try to control the society. Every star and celebrity has just about have to sell their soul. And you see some of them end up dead. And they say, it was a medical mishap or whatever. Just like Kanye West's mother, she was murdered. She was murdered. Jackie O with the same, kind of situation, she was murdered. Look back, and it's like we just keep going on with our life and keep supporting these people in this industry. That's the devil's industry. Those people, they work for the devil. They sign contracts. You see how some of them, their families end up in tragic deaths. Look at the tennis player Serena and what's her sister name? What happened in their family, and then we forget about it because they want you to forget about it. They keep coming up with a whole bunch of other shit, other topics, or other situations. They create these situations to keep you confused and to keep you busy, your mind busy. We're the ones that try to abide by the law. Them the ones that don't. That way they can get away with murdering people. And you think that it's really an accident or a mishap. Think about all of the unreported murders. Jennifer Hudson, her family was murdered right before her coming to start. How some of these celebrities kill themselves, commit suicide. That's the Illuminati fucking with them. The Illuminati has been fucking with me, so I know. But I got too much I got to take care of here. I'm not about to kill myself. Trying to force your relationships that you don't want to be in. Of course, you're in marriages. A lot of us don't even have the knowledge to look up because we don't hear about it. These are things that Masons and Eastern Stars would know. Numerology, sacred geometry, astrology. Did I say that right? Your signs, your astro signs, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpios, all that kind of stuff. Your birth date, what was your born date, your time. Some of you ain't even supposed to be, you talk about being in an unhappy relationship when you were never even supposed to be with that person. If you look up your astral sign, there's compatibility. Fruits and vegetables got compatibilities. If you know how to garden, I'm a master gardener. I took my certification at Michigan State University, and they have, that's amazing. They have compatible vegetables. Like, you can't plant some vegetables near other vegetables. They don't like each other. Did you know that? Some fruits and vegetables don't like each other. Well, some people, humans, don't like each other either. And they ain't meant to be in a relationship because it would never work. There will always be a static or friction. So these people, sometimes these Masons or whatever, don't know what they're doing or do know what they're doing and trying to cause, friction in situations in people, families or whatever to cause chaos and confusion so they can let the devil, demons, roam in your family or in your life or in your children's lives. Okay. My ex-husband and me, they keep trying to force us together. We weren't never meant to be together. Sagittarius and Tauruses don't get along. And we fought and argued all the time. I'm like, why do we keep fighting and arguing? Let me look up my compatibility. Let me just try to figure out some things here. And I started researching. Clear as day. That's what it says. Ain't supposed to be in a relationship. Ain't even supposed to be a friendship. No wonder why we didn't get along. We weren't supposed to. Okay. Some people try to put you in situations and that you ain't even supposed to be in. That's the devil trying to cause more chaos and more confusion. Just like my mother, I'll call her that, and my stepfather that has, it's another video, but some individuals need to, really pay attention to what's around your children. Never was supposed to be together. Sagittarius and Cancers don't get along. Ain't meant to get along. That nigga was trying to hit on me. Okay? And I'm a Sag. My mother's a Sag with it. We ain't meant to get along. But somehow he tried to get with her to try to, I don't know. People need to do some research within their family too about where individuals come from. Like before our births and all that kind of stuff. My stepfather, did he come from one of my great aunts' husband's family? Because a lot of times you find black folks trying to keep it in the family or whatever you want to call it, or keep it around the family, kind of stupid shit. And people need to stop trying to conduct other people's lives or interfering with other people's lives. We're here as individuals making our own individual decisions and have our own individual ideas and concepts, ideology. Stop trying to force your religion on me. I don't want to be no Muslim. Muslims are demonic. If you go back, you'll read some information that will startle you about Muslims. And a lot of these gangs, these Crips, these Bloods, practice Islamic beliefs. They have Islamic beliefs. A lot of people don't know if black people need to really be honest. Okay. And I think that, that's why I get a lot of respect, even from people that don't really know me. Like, you seem like a real genuine person. You seem like a real honest person. I don't know, but here goes some money. Here, I just want to do something for you. Here, what is it that you need? And I'm not gloating. When I walk around, I get treated like I'm royalty outside of my family. When I walk around this earth, I could be in different states and people do stuff for me that don't even know me. Like I said, I'm not gloating. Some people gloat. Yeah, I get treated. No, I'm real humble. I'm blessed with what I got, lucky meeting good people that are outside of my family. And, you can meet family members anywhere, anywhere. And become close with people that are not in your family. And then you can have your family acting like your enemy. These white folks, you have to understand the different dynamics of slavery and how black people was poisoned into hating their own skin tone. Hating the fact that they are black. You got a whole police force. You live in a state that you pay taxes to. One, we haven't got reprimanded. That's one word. We haven't got our 40 acres and a mule. And then we're paying taxes to keep employed a law system that is against black people. There's still racists here in America. We still deal with a lot of racism here. We still get falsely accused in cases because you got these KKK DAs and public defenders and judges that they know that you can't even, like, you can impeach a president, but you can't impeach a judge. You can't impeach a DA. Ain't that some crazy shit? But you can impeach the president. Okay? That don't sound right, do it? Because them the real puppet strings, okay? That's charging fake charges on people. That's not hearing out people cases that's innocent. I mean, I sat in jail and listened to some of these people cases, and and you know you can hear that all that evidence shows that they're innocent, but they sitting in jail and have been for years, waiting on court dates because they don't have money for a real attorney. They got a public defender. Public defenders work for who? The state. The state works for who? The motherfuckers that want to make money, like the judges and the attorneys, the DAs. So it's about money and color. Don't let them talk about, oh, it's just about money, it's not about color. It is about color. For whatever reason, the devil hates black people. And there's many demons for the devil, even black demons. You got a black KKK. Okay. These are the individuals that kept slavery in place. The black folks that told on the other black people that were trying to get away, that were trying to empower themselves to be free. Not to like, you know, I'm trying to kill you too or enslave you, but that I want to be free, that I want a good life, that I want to enjoy life. Not that I want to get in power and harm you like you've harmed me, but that I want to be happy. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't think about you. That's how the devil wants you to think about them. The devil wants you to think about doing something, you know, being vindictive. I want you to think about being vindictive. I want you to think about harming me. I want you to. That's what I want to put in your brain. Not that you just want to be happy and move away somewhere where you think it's safe for you and your family. The devil is ignorant. The devil is deceitful. The devil is dishonest, disloyal, conniving. The devil is a murderer. The devil is a rapist. The devil is the devil. And the devil comes in many ways. You got some black folks that like to be enslaved, that want to call somebody their master, that want to think for them. I don't want to think for myself. I want somebody else to think for me. And it shows because we pay our tax money, and you let these motherfuckers, so-called lawmakers, make decisions for us. You know, so-called say that they protecting us and our children. And when you go to make a police report that your black husband that beat you in the head, these lawmakers that you pay your taxes money to, that pay their paychecks to feed their families, are corrupted. One thing I do like about Trump, even though, you know, he ain't the best, you know, he so-called was on the list with that guy that owned his own island that was sending children over there or some crazy shit about, you know, like the little boys. I don't know. But one thing that he did make sense about, okay, is that the law systems, the FBI, the CIA, all of the police departments needs an investigation. Okay, and the police, these people need psychiatric evaluation. Real life shit. Like, don't send no fake ass, you know, psychiatrist. You just seen a little bit of stuff. That's probably what made you, you know, shoot these innocent individuals. You've been through a lot as a police officer. No. Real psychiatrists that's willing to be honest. Because some of these people take money, and that's our problem. That's what the devil knows about some weak individuals, is that they take that money. And then these motherfuckers, you know, shooting up elementary schools. The situations that could have been eliminated by intelligent decisions. We humans are not intelligent. If you've had one school, elementary, with a shooting occur, or somebody getting in with a gun, you got children getting in there in the schools with the guns. Did you know that? My son friend at one of his schools when we lived in the hood showed him a gun in his book bag. His parents, guess what, were gang members. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about low income areas, public schools, period. All schools across the board should have metal detectors, elementary, middle school, high school, and colleges, period. And we keep, throughout the years, having incidents of shootings, and no one has thought about this. That's because the devil doesn't care. You have to make the devil care. We think that these motherfuckers care. We paying our tax money. We think that they care. People are stupid. We're stupid. I got a code. But people are stupid. You know, we haven't done it for churches either, and there's been, you know, quite a few churches that have got robbed and people murdered and shot, and we still no metal detectors. Those are the #1 places they should have metal detectors: schools and churches. I hope that my video spreads like wildflowers. Okay, and this transgender bathroom shit does not belong in schools or churches. Okay, and I don't know why churches allow these people in their church. Before, they wasn't allowed. It's called, it has nothing to do with your rights. It has something to do with our safety and the safety of our children. It has been known and notated and documented and publicized throughout time that gay people prey on children. Okay. That's why we got so many rapes going on. Okay? Since all this gay stuff started coming out these past like 20 years, there's been a lot of children being raped. That's what the devil tried to get to. The weak, the innocent, and weak women and children. And these stupid ass women keep having these men that's supposed babies. Okay, and I see a lot of you walking around with children with no ring on your finger. Even if you ain't married, could you get that motherfucker to put a ring on your finger? A real ring. Not no fake shit, and I'll buy you another one. And no. He want a real baby. He wants some real sex. He wants you to pay half of the real bills. Okay? And don't pay no goddamn half of the bills, ladies. That's ridiculous. We do more work. Because, you know, a lot of you young girls, you don't know no better. You ain't been in a household that's seen a man and a woman. Women do more work in the household than men. So if you are working outside of the house, you're going to need more work by paying more than half of the bills. That's ridiculous. You're the cook mainly, right? You're the one that cares for the children mainly, right? You're doing more work. Why would you pay more bills or half bills? Stop doing ignorant shit. You need to look at the Bible. What the Bible say? The man is the provider. The man is the protector. Make them do their jobs. Make them protect us. They don't need no sex if they can't protect us. They don't need no sex. If you want to keep trying to take away our abortion rights, don't no man need no baby, and don't no man need no sex. And I shouldn't have to go into no real detail about why. If I do, you really are stupid bitches. You really are the devil's stupid bitch. Just. Like I said, make her put a ring on it. You got Beyonce. She came up with a song that said it. So what that means? She's seeing stuff that, you know, she came from a household where a mother and a father, and he put a ring on her mother's finger. Same thing with me. My parents, they were children dating and dated since they was little. But still, he should have had put a ring on her finger. Maybe she, you know, wouldn't be hating him so much. But, you know, that's a different situation that I don't even understand. I'm just here, but don't shoot the messenger. I'm trying to put you on game. I'm trying to, you know, because I didn't have no children without no fucking diamonds on my motherfucking goddamn finger. It wouldn't. Okay. So, and ladies, you need to really be careful about what families you're entering into and watch, you know, the family members, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't, like, I'm not in a relationship with your family, but you are. You are. Okay. Need to watch who you make your baby daddies. And sometimes you're not. You can be like, you know, hey, I filed a restraining order on you. That means that goes for your family too. You know, you want to act ignorant. I see why. You come from an ignorant family. Avoid these situations. You know, all you got to do is not hard. It's not hard to say no to sex. It's not. You saving your life a world of headaches, a world of headaches from diseases, and women blushing your windows and tires. Women are ignorant. Okay. You got a woman, you got the ring on your finger in the house, and a man coming home to you every day and night, and this bitch come bash your window out because she don't want to be bothered with him, or he could have told her that. Okay. Because I'm trying to tell you, these men are pieces of low life shit. They have the capabilities of being demons. You got to think about it. You don't want no demon's child. That's why we got abortions. Make sure you got some money saved up, ladies, when you're in relationships, just in case it happens. You forgot to take that birth control pill, or you can't find them because somebody hit them. Some of these men are real deceitful and conniving. No matter how much you love them, or you think that there's no possibility of them being so conniving and deceitful, love from a distance. Love yourself first. And if you love yourself first, then you'll always know there's room and space for a man to be deceitful and conniving. Don't never trust nobody with your life. Nobody. When I was married, I still got my ex-husband tested for STDs, even though he went, well, you don't want to sleep with me, and you want to wear a condom. It's some individuals that they pay to give people diseases. Like herpes and stuff like that, because it's this man. Look how left eye had herpes, and she said that she was cured by Dr. Sabi. She went to go stay on his compound or whatever in Honduras. The Honduran men can be demonic though, okay? Because his family has been tracking me and trying to set me up. And look how left eye, she got murdered on the island. That wasn't no accident. People need to stop being stupid. I don't know if it was Dr. Sabi that actually had something to do with it or his family. Okay, I tell you, some of our family members that are capable of being the devil's demons when money is involved. They say money is the root of evil. Yes, if you allow it to be. You have some people, which is rare, that would never take no matter amount of money to stab a person that they know is good in the back. Some people have a limit. Like, could have been your best friend your whole life. Motherfucker take their coat off their back, let you sleep in their house, knowing that they on their last time. A good motherfucker. And you know the person would never stab you in the back, no matter how much money. Those days have gone. When they put drugs, that heroin, and then crack, coke, and all that other shit, those days are almost, those kind of individuals are almost gone, are extinct. That's what those kind of eras do. Eliminate the good people, the good heart and kindliness. Just like back in the day when slaves were trying to get away, and people were saying, you can hide in my house. You don't got no motherfucking, a stranger. Let strangers come in your house. Times have changed. The devils have spawned too many times. Has too many children. The devil has too many children. Or was the devil's demons hiding in and waiting for the time to release? To understand that when the devil took away, you had to have a blood test before you got married. And a lot of the times people got married before they had children back in the day. And those days are almost gone, right? You got people just popping out child after like it's candy. And motherfucker ain't done nothing for them. They got them living in the hood. But blood tests. We have blood tests. back in the day before you got married. That way you made sure that you wasn't related and that your children wouldn't be born with certain birth defects. That your bloods were compatible. There was reasons why things were put in place. Now you got people almost dying to give birth to other people's children because their bloods ain't compatible. Those bloods have to do what? That's causing some of the women deaths and pregnancies. And sometimes delivering, because the blood is our bloods are crossing in the placenta, each other, the woman's and the child, and sometimes the child can be cause the women toxification. It's toxic to carry somebody's child sometimes. You women need to take things more serious. We women are being attacked constantly, spiritually, by the devil. Now, there's a lot of things that need to be implemented. And, you know, people keep saying, oh, I'm just going to keep praying about it. And what are you talking about? You got fathers raping their own daughters. I know somebody, okay? This associate of mine, she said she had to tell me something one day, and then it was real personal, and she didn't want me to feel no type of ways about her, and I didn't, but she felt some type of way about her own self, and which is understandable, you know, to be messed up mentally. If your own father was sneaking in your bedroom since you was little. Then I met a girl when I was locked up that said she had children, not by her stepfather, by her father. She had 2 kids by her father, her birth father. Both of these ladies, you know, sadly, they're, you know, on drugs. I met a guy, too, that said his mother used to have sex with him. His mother. And he's on drugs, too. This, I guess, you know, this is so hard to deal with. If they go and they get on drugs. A lot of them, their parents were on drugs. Heroin, coke, crack. I had an aunt, my father's sister, left her child in the crack house. I don't know how long, I don't even remember how long, how many days, or if it was days or week or whatever. But when they found the child, her pamper was soiled and all that kind of stuff. Like soiled. She had bad diaper rash. Like, I was young. I can't remember everything. But the things that drugs do to these individuals that make them do or not do for their children, or to their children, or let others do to their children because they own drugs and they want to fix. Some of them were letting these drug dealers break their children, their babies. Drugs fucked up the black community, and so did the housing. Because back then, nowadays, you can have your man or husband like they did. They allowed their trailer park redneck trash shit to have. We couldn't. We couldn't have no one, no male. That show called Good Times, that's a lie. The devil lies to you on TV and you think that is not a lie. You don't, or watch the TV. I don't know what black folks were thinking of watching that show. The show was a lie. You can't stay in no subsidized housing with no black men back then. Anybody over 18 could not live in it. I did the research. Or I came across the research when I was in college. A lot of this stuff is lies. Like, I think people, want to say, put everything on God. It's an entity we've never seen. They say it got to be something, but did you know that there's individuals that can manipulate and control elements? Humans, not God. Control animals, all that kind of stuff. We are very powerful beings. Some of us just have to have the time and the space to tap into what it is that you can do. But we have a lot of capabilities. You have to understand that demons are real and demons have a lot of capabilities. There's this guy you want to read about. He's on YouTube too. His name is Todd. What is it? John Todd or John? I think his name is John Todd. But he comes from a bloodline of witches. And he goes into detail of how some of these elite families, just to name a few, Rothschilds and Rockefellers, are a family of warlocks and witches. And how they try to control people. They have bloodline, and these are not just white people. You have black people that have agreed to try to control and use the devil's magic too. So a lot of people, you think that somebody that uses magic is demonic, but you have to understand we fighting the devil. You fight dark energy. You want to watch all these different movies about what do you call it, Adventures and Doctor Strange and all that. And see right there in the movies where some of these movies, witches and warlock movies, where these light energies are using dark magic to fight dark energies. You're using sometimes you have to fight dark with dark. Sometimes you have to be just as grimy as these motherfuckers are. When it comes to fighting, like some people want to fight and not get dirty. Sometimes you do got to get dirty if you're fighting a dirty motherfucker. Even when you think that there is nobody fighting you and you see, things, drama, turbulence in your life, there's something that is fighting you. You just don't see it. And some of us, we just think, oh, it's just a time period that, I'm going to get through. But you need to see what it is that's causing this. What is it that you don't see? People need to light candles. Watch some of my videos if you need my email address, and, throw a donation or whatever, because I got to eat too. I'm trying to help you continue to eat. Help me eat too for giving you this information. People need to understand that, there's some kind of donation. There's something, I've had so many people that try to use me for my energy, my energy of the information that I know. They're using you in some form, and nothing here is free. So if you want good, valuable information, I'm not charging an arm and leg. I'm talking about, getting by in life, right? So I'm gonna end this video. It's a little bit over an hour. I'm almost at work now. So people need to realize that we're fighting the devil here. Men, all they care about, in all honesty, is money, drugs, food, and sex. And some of them don't care about food. Stop going with these drug addicts. If you know that somebody is on drugs, do not go with them. Even if it's marijuana. Marijuana is a drug. It is. People need to do their research. It is a drug. Stop going with these weed heads that are making you broke. You don't got money for rent. You don't got money for the water and gas. Weed is expensive too. For that little package. That man, and it affects your neurological system, the chemicals that they putting in this stuff to do nowadays. You don't know what it's doing until you do your research. So, goodbye. Have a good day.